Hi friends, in today's class let us see natural vegetations. In our previous videos we have learned about the climate of our Karnataka and the soil of our Karnataka. If you want to see that video I will provide link in description box. Now let us move on towards our new topic called natural vegetation. First let us see what is the meaning of natural vegetation. The various kind of plants and trees growing naturally it referred and it is called as a natural vegetation. Now let us move on towards our Karnataka's natural vegetation. Our Karnataka has a rich diversity of plant species. The plant species plays a more important role in preserving ecological balance. The trees provide timber, firewood, raw material for industries, medicinal herbs, honey, bamboo, cane, etc. The forests are the big habitat of wild animals. We can see tiger, lion, cheetahs, wild buffalo, elephant, deer, peacock, etc. in our Karnataka's forest. Those forests are also a place of entertainment and tourism. They are also help to control the environmental pollution. Sandalwood is a special tree which are grown in our Karnataka. In the sandalwood trees, the people are make perfume, cosmetics, beauty products, soaps. Some medicines are also manufactured from the sandalwood. They are very much popular in all over the world, and are not only supplied to the other part of our country, but it is also exported to the foreign countries also. This is the reason the Karnataka is also known as the land of sandalwood. Our Karnataka is known as the land of sandalwood. Now let's move on the types of vegetation in our Karnataka. Natural vegetation of Karnataka has been classified on the basis of rainfall, relief features and types of the soil. Those are the our first type is evergreen forest, second one is deciduous forest, third one is mixed forest, fourth one is grassland and shrubs. Now let us see one by one. Our first type of natural vegetation is evergreen forest. The area receiving more than 250 centimeters annual rainfall which have this kind of a forest. This kind of forest means evergreen forest. On account of the heavy rain and high temperature, the trees grow tall and dense. In the evergreen forest, we see that the sunlight was not reaches to the ground at all. The different type of tall trees like rosewood, mahogany, kino, teak, dhupa are grows in those forests. At the bases of those, the trees are thick shrubs. Like cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, medicinal herbs are grown in abundance in this area. This kind of forest can be seen in a part of Uttara Kannada, Dakshina Kannada, Shivamogga, Hassan, Chikmagaluru, Chamarajanagar and Kodagu districts. Now let us move on towards our another types of natural vegetation of Karnataka, that is deciduous forest. After the winter, due to the lack of moisture in the soil, the trees shed their leaves. The leaves are reappear during the spring season. Those are also called as a deciduous forest. This kind of forest are receiving 60 to 120 centimeter of the rainfall annually. For example, Chikmagaluru, Mysuru, Chamarajanagar, eastern part of Hassan, Tumkur, Chikballapura, southern part of Kolar, Mandya, Ramnagar, Bengaluru rural districts. Those are all comes under the deciduous forest. Now let us move on. The important trees which are grown in the area of deciduous forest, those are teak, keno, mahogany, neem, mango, jack, flame, cocoa, banyan, sandal, bamboo. Those are the plenty grow in this forest. They are not dense. Those deciduous forest are not dense. Now let us move on. Our third important type of natural vegetation in our Karnataka is mixed forest. The growing of evergreen and deciduous trees together from the mixed forest, the area receiving 120 to 150 centimeter annually rainfall, they have this kind of a forest. This kind of forest means a mixed forest. For example, Udupi and some part of Uttara Kannada, Dakshina Kannada, eastern part of Kodagu, Chikmagaluru, Hassan and Mysuru districts. Now let us see some important trees which are growing in the area of a mixed forest. Those are teak, keno, mahogany, axle, sandal, jack and bamboo. Those are grows in the abundant. Those trees have basically commercial values. Now let us move on. Our fourth natural vegetation in our Karnataka is grassland and shrub. The area receiving less than 60 centimeter annually rainfall, they have this kind of vegetation. This kind of vegetation means grassland. Due to the scanty rain and dry weather, there is a short grass, thorny shrub and scrub vegetation. For example, cactus, acais, babul, bela, palm trees, hanchi, kunti, grass. Some important trees are grown in occasionally. Those are banyan, neem, peepal trees, pala trees which are grown here and there. This type of vegetation we see in the Bidar, Kalaburgi, Yadgiri, Raichur, Koppala, Vijayapura, Ballari, Chitradurga and other areas of our Karnataka. Now let us move on. In the area of delta beaches, in the coastal area, they have peculiar type of vegetation. It has aerial roots and it can grow in the salty water. This is called as a mangrove forest. The distribution of such a vegetation, it is limited in our Karnataka. The area which are more than 1400 meters above the sea level, they have the cool climate. For example, Kudremukh, Baba Budangiri, Villagiri, Rangana Betta, BR Hills and Brahmagiri in Kodagu, they have the grassy slope, the deep valley which is steam rail, etc. They have distinct Shola forest. The recorded forest area of our Karnataka state, it is 43.4 lakh square kilometers. This is from 22.6% the total geographical area. The Karnataka occupies 7th place in the forest resources in our country. Uttara Kannada district has the maximum forest area. The next to it are Shimoga, Chamarajanagar district. Vijayapura district has the least forest area in our Karnataka. Those are all the fruitful information about natural vegetation in our Karnataka. If you have any queries and any doubt related to this, you can tell in the comment box. You can comment below. Thank you for watching this.